Okay.
Hello, Dell and Evelyn. We're here with Queen Susie. We're going to do a real quick hive inspection. There's not a whole lot going on in this hive yet. What we're seeing is I think our weather might be kind of impacting some of the bees this year. At this point they should be much farther ahead than what they are. But for whatever the reason the hives aren't taking off like they should. I know they have food and I know there's nectar coming in. But they're just not doing that well. So we're gonna, before we brought them up here, I checked them over to make sure that there was a queen, there was larvae. I do see some larvae in here. I think maybe the packages had some relatively bad queens, and luckily we brought some queens with us today. We might be replacing some queens today. So here is some capped brood, and over here is some young brood too. So there is some brood in here. But there's just not a whole lot going on with it.
There she is.
Oh, yep, there she is.
So there's Queen, where'd she go?
She's right here.
There's Queen Susie, but I think Queen Susie is not long for this world, unfortunately.
Yeah.
She's not doing as good of a job as she should be, and we got to get a good queen in there.
So we're hoping to make 10 new hives today, but what we're probably going to end up doing is replacing a bunch of queens. So I think Queen Susie's going to have to be one of the ones that goes. She's just not performing, and we just don't have the opportunity this year to take another chance on some poor queens. So
okay, I'm gonna turn this off. Kids.
So here is the old Queen Susie. We're gonna take one of our queens that we had that we bought and put a new one in here. As I was saying, we just don't have the opportunity this year. We gotta get these hives off the ground quickly. We just don't want to waste any time this year, and so she's got to go. She's just not performing well. We did that last year with a couple and it just didn't work out well for us. We kept hoping they'd grow, but they're not. So she's going to be gone, but we're going to put a new one in here. The next couple weeks we'll come back and hopefully this.
So the new Queen Susie's going to be Canadian, eh? She's from Saskatchewan, and Josh has been doing a little bit of research on winter hardy and hygienic queens, and Saskatraz queens from Saskatchewan are supposed to be really good. They're supposed to do really well in northern climates, and they're supposed to have more of a grooming behavior to get rid of, like, pull mites off of each other. Right. So we're hoping that this is going to be a really good queen.
We think part of what happened last year is it was just really poor queen genetics. This year seems to be even worse. Last year we only had, I think, 2 packages out of 40 that didn't really do that great. This year I've only seen like maybe 3 packages out of 20 that are doing okay. So the queens this year, I don't know if the weather in Georgia was bad or what, but the queens just didn't perform very well. So instead of making 10 new hives, we might just be staying at 10 hives this year, or 20 hives, and replacing a lot of queens. So I guess with that, thanks a lot. You've been a very loyal customer over the last 2 years with Adopt a Hive. It really means a lot to us. It really helps us out with trying to keep the bees alive and doing the best we can with them. So thanks a lot. We'll see you the next hive inspection.